You've probably heard this 100 times. AI is the future. AI will change everything. You need to be using AI right now or you will be left behind. And while all of that might be true, here's what no one tells you. Most businesses are not struggling because they don't have access to AI. They're struggling because they don't have clarity. They don't know what tools to use. They don't know where to apply it. They don't even know if they're solving the right problems. So in this video, I'm going to break down the difference between custom AI systems and off-the-shelf AI tools that will be directly applicable to you and your process. I'll show you how to get clarity, not just another fancy dashboard. And by the end of it, I will also be giving you access to a Notion doc, something that you can literally copy, use to map out AI in your business, so you stop wasting time and start getting some real ROI. Let's get right into it. Part 1. The real problem isn't AI, it's misalignment. Now, picture this. You walk into a doctor's office, you haven't said a word, and they haven't even asked you a single question, and they just literally throw a prescription at you. No diagnosis, no conversation, just here, take this. Sounds pretty crazy, right? But that's exactly how businesses are doing AI right now. They're building tools before understanding their bottlenecks. They're adding automation before identifying the actual point of friction, and then they wonder why nothing changes. Here's the harsh truth. AI, it is not a strategy, it's an accelerant. What do I mean by that is that it makes the wrong things worse and the right things scale. So if you don't have clarity on what to solve, how to solve it, and whether it makes sense to use AI in the first place, then it doesn't matter how advanced the tool is, it's still going to break. Part 2, what most businesses do and why it fails. Now let me walk you through a pattern. Here's what literally 90% of businesses do when they implement AI. They see a flashy demo on LinkedIn, they sign up for an AI tool, then they try to plug it into their existing operation and it kinda sorta works, maybe, but no one on the team really uses it. And 30 days later, it's collecting digital dust. Does that sound familiar? That's because most companies treat AI like a toy, not a tool. And the toy never becomes infrastructure. And what you end up with is what I like to call a Frankenstein Automation. 5 different tools, none of them talking to each other, and your team has now more friction than ever before. It does not help, it hurts. Part 3, custom AI versus ready-made tools. Let's break this down logically. Off-the-shelf AI tools. They are fast to deploy, usually have a lower cost upfront and seem easy in the beginning, but they're also rigid, not built for your workflows, and eventually become somewhat workarounds instead of solutions. Whereas on the other hand, custom AI solutions, they take longer to design, that is true. They require a deeper understanding of your business, and yes, they cost more upfront, but here's the trade-off. They're built around your entire operation, custom. They talk to your systems, they adapt to your workflows, they solve your actual problems, not just general ones, and they scale. You're not just duct taping things together, you're building an AI-powered engine that runs underneath your business like plumbing or electricity. So you don't think about it, it just works. Part 4, proof in practice. Let me give you a few examples. One client that we had, an agency founder, was spending hours manually qualifying leads. They had 3 separate tools running, lead scraper, email generator, and CRM scoring, and we replaced all of that with one custom-built lead qualification engine built around their messaging, their ICP, and their outbound sequence. And the result? 3 hours per day saved, 10,000 added in recurring revenue, and a pipeline that runs automatically while their team sleeps. Another client example was an e-commerce brand. They wanted to increase their cart value. We built them a real-time recommendation system based on customer behavior and purchase history. No fluff, just real relevance. Sales bumped up by 15% and things kept running 24/7. These are custom AI systems that we built, not just tools. They're built once and they pay themselves forever. And by the way, if you're watching this and thinking, man, this kind of clarity is what I need in my own business, stay tuned because I've created a Notion doc that breaks all of this down, which I will link in the bio. Inside this Notion doc, I cover how to evaluate AI tools versus custom systems, what questions to ask before choosing a solution, and how to map out your AI opportunity based on your real business bottlenecks. It's basically a clarity checklist, the exact thing we use with clients on paid consultations, and I'm giving it away for free, so stick around for how to get access. Part 5, 2026 is the year of clarity. We're not early anymore, we're in 2026. Everybody's got AI tools. Everybody's trying to automate. Everybody's talking about GPT this and GPT that. But that is not the advantage anymore. The advantage is clarity. Clarity before strategy. Clarity before tools. Clarity before scale. Because clarity is what reduces costs. Clarity is what increases speed. And clarity is what compounds. And if you don't have it, you're operating in pure confusion. And confusion is expensive. And here's the $1 million question. How to get clarity that pays you? So here's what we do at Aton. We help companies install clarity-driven AI systems, not tools, not one-off hacks, systems that save time, generate revenue, and scale without headcount. And it starts with what we call an AI ROI clarity call. It's essentially a 30-minute deep dive where we identify your real bottlenecks, map out 3 to 5 AI opportunities, and estimate where you can add or save 5, 10, even 15,000 a month using custom systems. This is not a sales call, it's not a pitch, it's just pure clarity. And if there's a fit, we'll build a system with you. And if not, you will still leave with the blueprint. Now, as promised, you'll also get access to the Notion doc after the call or via the link below. So if you're done duct taping tools together, and if you're tired of wasting money on AI that looks cool but delivers nothing, and if you want systems that actually create ROI, click the link below, book the call, get the doc, and let's build clarity into your business. Because in 2026, clarity is not optional anymore. It's the only thing that scales.